For more than 40 years, Skov's ventilation solutions have given animals the best climatic conditions in order for them to thrive and to ensure the highest possible productivity level. Our systems are installed all over the world, and we offer systems for all climatic conditions. There is only one correct temperature for poultry production, and if it isn't maintained, optimum productivity cannot be achieved. That's why the climate system in the livestock house must be able to ensure exact adjustment of temperature, air humidity, and air velocity. As the first company in the world, Skov developed a ventilation system for regions with great temperature fluctuations, hot summers and cold winters, or great differences between day and night temperatures. We named this system Skov Combi-Tunnel. Today, the system is widely used throughout tropical and subtropical regions of the world. The Combi-Tunnel is a fully automatic all-weather system which gives animals the best possible productivity conditions in outside temperatures ranging from -40 degrees Celsius to +40 degrees Celsius. The system adapts ventilation to the temperature outside, production type, and the age of the animals. When the outside temperature is low, the system keeps the temperature and air humidity at an ideal level by removing excess humidity and heat production inside the house. When the outside temperature is high, the system changes the air in the house so that the animals are cooled via high-pressure cooling and air velocity. If the broiler producer controls temperature, air humidity, and air velocity efficiently, he is well on his way to ensuring uniform production, which is one of the most important factors for achieving the best possible production results. There are typically two categories of poultry houses: naturally ventilated houses and mechanically ventilated houses in a closed production environment. In mechanically ventilated houses, the producer controls the climate in the house using efficient ventilation, heating, and cooling tools. The Combi-Tunnel system operates in a closed production environment to make the climate inside the house as independent as possible of the climate outside the house. A Combi-Tunnel system is 100% flexible and can be adapted to any type of production and almost all livestock houses. In the cold or cool seasons, the air is taken in through wall inlets. The air outlet is conducted through fans mounted in the side of the building. The air outlet is controlled by the energy-saving multi-step exhaust principle, in which a stepless unit always ensures correct ventilation. Alternatively, the air outlet is conducted through exhaust units mounted on the roof. In such cases, natural ventilation can be established in case of ventilation failure. Fresh air taken in is directed towards the ceiling of the house to be mixed with the house air before it reaches the broiler zone. So while humidity and excess heat are removed from the house air velocity in the broiler zone is low, protecting the broilers from draft. Furthermore, advanced inlet control is used for wall inlets, ensuring fewer but more powerful air currents. Rather than opening all the inlets a little, some of the inlets open more. This also helps to minimize the risk of draft and downdraft in the broiler zone. The opening of wall inlets decides the movements of the air current. At high temperatures, all inlets are opened and air directed directly down over the broilers. At high temperatures, broilers don't perceive air currents as draft, but as a cooling breeze. Compared to tunnel mode, side mode ensures the most uniform climate in the house. So in terms of production, it is best to stay in side mode for as long as possible. The transition to tunnel mode can be postponed by activating high-pressure cooling. In high-pressure cooling systems, atomized water particles are added to the house air. These particles evaporate in the heated housing air to cool the air. High-pressure cooling is intended especially for regions or periods with high temperatures and low air humidity. When the outside temperature and the air humidity reach a level where side mode ventilation can no longer maintain the proper temperature, the Combi-tunnel system starts ventilating according to the tunnel mode principle. Here, air is taken in through openings with cooling pads at one end of the house. Large volumes of water circulate in these pads to achieve a high cooling effect. Cooling pads are mounted in a flexible gutter system with a water reservoir integrated in the lower gutter. High-pressure cooling in the tunnel opening can be applied as an alternative to cooling pads in regions of lower air humidity. The high-pressure cooling can be controlled according to cooling requirement. Air is removed through gable fans at the other end of the building to create a cool current of air through the house. The system uses the chill effect of the air so that broilers perceive the temperature as being lower than the actual temperature. An air velocity above 3 meters per second combined with pad cooling will make the broilers perceive the temperature as a 6 to 9 degrees Celsius lower than it actually is. This way, the broilers will still seek feed, thus maintaining productivity during hot periods. The mastermind behind the system is DOL 539, Skov's advanced climate and production computer. In addition, the DOL 539 production module can handle all basic functions in poultry production. For example, weighing of birds and feed, feeding, recording of water consumption, and light control. The DOL 539 house computer is LAN-based, enabling direct connection to Farm Online via a 100 megabit Ethernet. Farm Online presents production data in an easily comprehensible graphic form. Displaying both current and historic data for mortality, weight, and feed consumption, Farm Online makes it possible to allow the development of individual batches, as well as making comparisons across batches. Key values such as feed conversion ratio, or FCR, and production efficiency factor, or PEF, are shown in a central display with status indicated by different colors. A Combi-tunnel system offers the following advantages. 1. All-weather system, from negative 40 degrees Celsius to positive 40 degrees Celsius. 2. Closed production environment controlling temperature, air humidity, air temperature, and air quality. 3. High productivity during hot as well as cold periods. 4. Broilers are not exposed to draft during cold periods, while the chill effect is used to cool during hot periods. 5. Uniform distribution of broilers in the house, the same good growth conditions for all animals. 6. Fully automatic system, control via DOL 539 and analyses via Farm Online.